2. The delay of divine revelation. Gabriel's radiant presence had once brought swift understanding to Daniel. But this time, something was different. The angel, though majestic and powerful, looked wearier. His voice carried the weight of battle. "Daniel," he spoke gently, "from the moment you began to pray, your words were heard, and I was sent to bring you understanding. But the prince of the kingdom of Persia withstood me 21 days. Daniel's heart skipped. A war had occurred, a war unseen by mortal eyes. An invisible force, a principality, had resisted the angel of the Lord. This was no ordinary resistance. Gabriel, an angel of high rank and power, had been held back. A demonic ruler over Persia had stood in the way of God's messenger. Heaven was not delayed because of indifference. The delay came from warfare. This revelation shook Daniel to his core. Spiritual battles were not myth, they were reality. The angel continued, explaining that Michael, one of the chief princes, had come to assist him. Michael, later revealed in Scripture as the prince who stands for God's people, the commander of heaven's army, had personally entered the fray. This was no small matter. It wasn't just about Persia. It wasn't even just about Daniel. It was about a message so critical, so vital to the history of the world that Satan himself had dispatched his generals to stop it. Gabriel had fought through enemy lines to bring truth to earth. The heavens were not passive. The Lord of hosts was engaged in battle, not over cities or thrones, but over revelation. God wanted Daniel to understand the flow of history, the timing of Messiah, and the final events of the last days. And the enemy wanted to stop it at all costs. The angel's words revealed that from the moment Daniel prayed, God had responded. The answer had been dispatched immediately, but it took 21 days of battle to reach him. There is a lesson in that for every believer. Delay does not mean denial. Sometimes answers from heaven are hindered by spiritual resistance, but God always responds to sincere, humble, persistent prayer. The scene is both terrifying and comforting. Terrifying because it confirms that the powers of darkness are real, organized, and aggressive. Comforting because it reveals that heaven fights for us. Michael comes to our defense. Gabriel presses through the storm, and even when we do not see it, the armies of God are in motion. As Daniel listened, he realized he was not just a prophet. He was a participant in a cosmic conflict. His prayers triggered battle in the heavenly places. His fasting and mourning were not in vain. The angel had come because of his words, because of his humility, because of his urgency. This paragraph's image would show Daniel stunned and kneeling, Gabriel speaking with intense clarity, and above them, in a transparent layer, a great angelic battle raging across the sky. The revelation is clear. What happens in the spiritual realm has profound impact on what happens in ours.